You're not gonna believe what I did here. So I have this segment from a show from like the 90s called Frasier. It's a show that my parents loved watching when I was a child. And they have this scene with a harp. It's just a funny scene where Martin is having a flashback with Niles. There's this lady in the room with a harp.
Seems like only yesterday.
There's a harp player in the room, and that's why it's funny, because it's not edited into the show. But I did something on accident, and it's not funny anymore. It sounds haunting. That's from a keyboard with like a harp preset, an electric keyboard with a harp preset. So it doesn't really sound like blah, 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 blah. It sounds like a keyboard one shot. It has a lot of effects on it: distortion, bit crushing, downsampling, reverb. I think there's delay. And so I put this harp from Frasier on the same effects as that harp, and it sounds weird, bro. Let me just show you. It almost sounds like some horror movie shit, yo. So I'm gonna show you the song, and then I'm gonna put that Frasier sample in it and see if it sounds good. See if it sounds interesting. Now let's play from like the beat drop. It's like a call and response kind of shit. The first harp that I made is first, the keyboard harp. Right, so now we're gonna put this harp and just see how it sounds. It might sound like shit, but we're just gonna see what happens. Kind of sounds like shit. Like, it's supposed to sound unsettling, and it does sound unsettling, but it also, I want it to be like at least in time with the song and like sounds sort of okay. That sounds bad, so I'm gonna fuck with it a little bit. I don't really know what to do about it, because I don't know if it's in any kind of key. I mean, I think it's the chromatic scale, so like you're not gonna be able to change the pitch of the chromatic scale to make it a different key. It's every note. Alright, I fucked with the timing a little bit and took off the compressor, which kind of makes things less level, makes them more uneven. Now, I'm gonna play this for you again, and before you hear it, I just want you to know it's supposed to sound unsettling. It's not supposed to sound nice. So let's just see. Softer than the source of matter, I know that they used to put me up the starboard bow. It's not completely overpowering, but it's still like, what the fuck is that? What is that? I don't know if I liked that, you know? I like that it gives that feeling, and it just contrasts really well with the niceness of the rest of the song. It's lush, and it's boomy, and it's a little serene. So the horror of that little clip, it actually makes everything else sound more beautiful in comparison. it makes the first harp sound more beautiful in comparison. It's actually a cognitive heuristic in the human brain. Heuristic is a term for rule of thumb, like more like shortcut. Our human brain has these shortcuts. One of them is social proof. We want to do what everyone else is doing. It's kind of like a click in our head. We don't even think about it. We just automatically want to do what everyone else is doing, and we'd actually have to use the front of our brain, the prefrontal cortex, to override that shit. And the kind of back of the brain, let's call it, one of its shortcuts is comparison. If something is compared to something worse, it looks better. I mean, I feel like I'm explaining something that's just completely elementary, so I'm just gonna shut up. I don't know if you can hear the difference, but I put a bit crusher on it. It's crush, and I just turned up the crush right here, and I took away the filter to make it sound less soft, more hard. And I threw in some down sampling as well, and now it sounds like it's out of a fucking horror movie, bro. Just wait. I like it. You might hate it. I don't care. I figured out what I'm gonna do for the next part of this song after that creepy harp and all that. I'm gonna bust out the clarinet. I used to play the clarinet from 4th grade to 9th grade. And I have it up in the attic. I'm gonna bust out and be like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna fucking Squidward tentacles that shit. I just spent an hour cleaning it out and shit. I got it from the attic. You ready for this shit? I fucked it up at the end there. That second half, I don't know if I liked that second half, but the first half was pretty good, I think. Bro, you are not gonna believe this shit. Listen. Just wait. Give me a fucking break, bro. Give me a break.